Scott Bywater here, and I want to talk about how to double or triple or quadruple the value of our existing clients. And recently I read this book. It was actually by David Hawkins. Now, David Hawkins talks about he's got some really interesting books that dive into all sorts of esoteric subjects and that sort of thing. But one of his books was called Success is for You. And he goes through and he actually talks about all the customer service mistakes, literally, that made in a restaurant, which can be applied to any business. But I read through it and I'm like, it is crazy, the mistakes and the errors that we make by not getting inside the minds of our clients. And it doesn't matter if you're a builder, it doesn't matter if you're a mechanic, it doesn't matter if you're a copywriter or a web designer or any sort of business. It's having empathy for where our clients are at, which allows us to double, triple, quadruple the value of our clients. So I think the one big thing is to be proactively coming from a mindset of being one step ahead. Like, if I was them right now, what would I want me to do? So let's say you've created, in my case, I might have created a series of emails, and then I'd be going, oh, maybe that website could convert a bit better, or maybe they also need to get some more content out, and here's a strategy or an idea for that sort of thing. So it's stepping one step, so it's using it as a one step ahead sort of process. Now, he had a really interesting quote in the book, and I think it's something worth exploring, and looking at it and setting it as a benchmark for all of us to look to achieve. And what it is, he talked about, name it. There's never an excuse to lose a customer or for them not to bring in one more. And it's an interesting concept, because a lot of the world is all about, hey, let's generate more leads, But if we did that, we wouldn't even need to generate more leads, because it would be a self-fulfilling prophecy. May not be possible. Maybe that's living in a fantasy world, but I think it's something to aspire to and to look at, because even if we can reduce or increase our customer retention by 10, 20, 30, 40%, it can add a massive impact. And you can look at some studies online where it talks about the impact retention has. It can have a massive impact on our bottom line. So really think about, maybe make a list. How can you be more proactive? How can you do that in order to get higher retention and a higher number of referrals? Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate you coming in and checking out my video and watching it all the way through. Please take a moment, if you've liked what you've seen, to like, subscribe and comment. I read every comment and appreciate you giving your attention to my videos. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. Bye for now.